He said do some movies. I got Who Day next week. He ain't been playing his games, huh? Let's go, Jimmer. It's up there. Excuse me, baby. We're gonna grab my game chair on this dog ass. We got some Gators coming to town. Them Gators, they gay. The Jimmer Fredettes is coming to town. Jimmer regrets. You know me. You know me. A whole lot of bitches and hoes in this one.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle.
Somebody from Henry Ruggs. His name is Pat Surtain, nigga. Pat Surtain.
This will make it into the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. And they're on 17-yard line.
What? Advanced settings. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. How do I hit the X on the microphone? Advanced settings. It don't. It says camera, video, audio, share settings. Oh, and so in broadcast. Okay, I got it. What about now? I'm ready, Jim. We waiting on Jim. What, you in your depth chart or something, Jimmy? I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. You change name, how about your respect? You're the morning when I get expected at the back. In fact, I sat down with my accountant. He said I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. He's got a 1st down past the 30. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 37-yard line. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And they string that play out nicely. He stopped before he could turn upfield. No gain, second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
3-yard line.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side. And I think that's going to go down as no gain, but that doesn't seem fair for the effort that was presented on that play. That should go down as a loss. I know, I'm a defensive guy, but you got to like the play that was made.
He made a lot of those plays last week. He was AFC Defensive Player of the Week, picking up where he left off. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Tackle made there by Chidobe Awuzie.
At the 33-yard line.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Carrier. The tackle made just shy of midfield. A 3-yard gain on the play.
And the Cowboys here on 3rd down, bringing in an extra defensive back. Shotgun now for Carr. Steps away to his left. And this is going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Cowboys will take over here at the 20. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
44, 44, 44. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Now a handoff looking right. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great effort there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys.
Score Cowboys 7, Raiders 0.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline.
95 speed in the draft. You thought you found only 95 speed in the draft?
A fairly short kick from the 14. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Different, huh? Jammer.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage.
I don't know what to fucking do.
Outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Credit the sack to Leighton Vander Esch.
The competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. How about 5 sacks last week? We just saw their first one of this year.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Derek Brown in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
3rd down.
Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. Working from the gun, it's Carr. It's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
This is taken at the 23.
Hold your block.
And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run,
I can't pause it to fix it
that's just
now.
not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Trying to lay one up deep. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he's going to have this down deep into Vegas territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Cowboys 7, Raiders nothing.
So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
Brought down just shy of the goal.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Cowboys 14, Raiders nothing.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Fields this way up at the 17. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. Well, the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up second down.
2nd and 10.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Carr. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Jacobs. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 yards there, first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Flush to his right. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. As a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. From the gun, it's Carr. Throw left side complete. It's Jacobs. 14 yards there on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard.
A gain of 14 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Cowboys' 27-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Jacobs, and he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys' 23. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
5-yard gain on the play. First down, Raiders.
Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
On 2nd and 11 now. Carr able to find his running back, Geis. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The Raiders into the red zone for the first time. They're looking at a 1st and goal from about the 9. Geis, they'll try to run it. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Carr. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Now it's the backup Mariota. Flushed out right. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. This Cowboy defense looked ready for that 3rd down pass. Brings up 4th. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. throw for it on 4th down. Escaping the pressure right. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this Cowboy defense comes up with a goal line stand. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they can really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
And he'll give it here to his running back. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
4-yard line.
A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Elliott. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Cowboys. 1st and 10 at the 37.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
It's your shit.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Prescott looks to throw on 1st. Looking deep in the direction. And this will be caught at the 30. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A gain of 32 that time. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Here's Elliott. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football play.
Absolutely. Pretty good run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
A 1st down carry by Elliott. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 15-yard line.
This is Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott. Touchdown number 22 on the season.
Where your hoe at,
and the
nigga?
Cowboys will extend their lead.
The kick is good.
Boy, so if you are scoring at home, Charles, and God bless you if you are, but that's now 3 drives and 3 touchdowns.
So in a baseball game, wouldn't that wreak havoc on your scorecard?
Yes.
I mean, with all the action that's happening now, how they got here, whatever cliche you want to bring into it, they're locked into a groove, they're clicking on all cylinders. Bottom line, they're piling up the points.
A 1st down throw for Mariota. Eluding the pressure right. Man open, that's Henry Ruggs. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Being chased out left. The ball comes out.
Oh, that's us. Come
Out
on.
of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone came around with lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture.
He's
They'll cross over out of bounds inbounds right at the 25. A Raider first down, 17 yards.
First down, Las Vegas.
He's not helping you do nothing, so nigga, at least take a shot, nigga. Take a shot, nigga. Nigga, that shit ain't help you get in the end zone, nigga.
On first down,
Thank you, Jimmy. That's what I thought.
Right.
Oh, they gave it to him.
Here as he pulls it in.
Come on,
now
Jim.
the Raiders going to burn
Take
their
a shot,
third
nigga.
and final timeout. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Into the red zone, it's Carr.
Ah, that's a pick.
But knocked away and incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
This throw caught right around the 6. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A good pickup, but it will come on what should be the final play in this first half.
Wow.
This is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Foster Moreau as time expires in the first half. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit.
Daniel Carlson.
You knew time was going to run out, so this had to be in the end zone, and somehow they were able to find a window and get it done.
Very easy for us to talk about up here that, yes, all that had to happen, but when time's running down,
girl,
sometimes
I can't
your
see
brain
in the dark.
compresses a little bit too. They show great poise, understanding of situation.
Yeah, you
making
turn the
sure
lamp
they get
on.
to the end zone in order to complete that pass and take a nice momentum into the locker room.
Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. Fielded right around the 8. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
First and 10 at their own.
Come on,
31-yard
Jimmy. Give me a hard song.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. On the ground, Jacobs will get the 3rd quarter
Yeah,
started.
don't run me
And
either.
scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Jacobs, the ball carrier.
It's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
On 2nd and 9. Carr flushed out right. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Carr completes it, and he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Carr.
Sorry ass
He
nigga.
rifles one that's intercepted.
Come on.
Josh Jones. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least.
Get that block, Nick.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
39-yard.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And now here's a carry heading left. And he'll take this one down to the 36.
Number 25.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
Let's go. Let's bring it.
From the 36, Prescott. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 4. And
you good over there? All right, old school, how do I do it? Broadcast settings, advanced settings, audio share.
just like that, it's 3rd down. Tenth carry now for Elliott. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
4 yards.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football. Sustained.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. He's got it, and the lead swells. It's 28-6.
Makes the score Cowboys 28, Raiders 6. Greg Zuerlein.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Now the 2nd down throw on target. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
It's a gain.
It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First down.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
Number 7.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
2 yards on the play.
On 1st and 10, here's Mariota.
They had yet to run the ball at all on this drive.
It comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
2-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
First down, Raiders.
They'll try to throw now. Mariota. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
Complete to Josh Jacobs.
That one goes for 24 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. It's a pickup of 6, and that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter. Back now in Arlington. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. Now Scarborough, and he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Bo Scarborough, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders get a score closer. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Working out of the gun, Mariota, escaping the pressure right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted, thrown back across his body. Picked by Darian Thompson. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Daniel Carlson.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
Buying time to his left. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A big play here for the Cowboys. 43 yards.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper, touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Ooh, a little cruel here. They're going to go for the onside kick up big. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
Josh Jacobs.
Not the start to the drive they were hoping for. That run doesn't get them much at all.
No, not at all. And that leaves them with 3rd and long, which means you got to dial up something pretty good. Think your best player with a play that he likes to run best.
On 3rd down, Mariota into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Chidobe with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
Mike, 44. Defense. Let's go, defense. Here we go.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. He's got a man, complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
39-yard
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
And now here's a carry heading left. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. You have to stay in bounds and run that clock. Coaches, that'll drive them crazy.
Sacrifice a yard or two if you have to. Just go down, in bounds, keep that clock going. It's almost like he was caring more about his fantasy stats than it was about winning the game, and that has to drive a coach crazy.
And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Cowboys! Amari Cooper with touchdown number 23 here on the year as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And the lead is now an even 30.
Makes the score Cowboys.
Oh, this is a touch cruel here. They've got the big lead. Now they're going for the jugular with the onside kick. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And after all those wins that they've reeled off, it seems that they finally have met their match in a big 4th quarter hole. But still, what a run it's been. It feels like they have not lost in forever. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Mariota. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
Damon Arnett up to make the tackle.
25.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Mike 42. Mike 42. Gun. 42. Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. They'll They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Corey Littleton there on the tackle.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Get ready. Get ready. 44's the mic. 44's the mic.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
Again, the ball carrier.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
Brandon, this can be so demoralizing for a defense. They've had 2 opportunities to get off the field. They haven't gotten it done. So now your coordinator, he's going to call every blitz that he has, any type of exotic, something that they haven't seen before. And he's also telling the defensive lineman, don't worry about holding people up. Just get in gaps and try and make a big play. And
not only not getting off the field on 2 opportunities, clock continuing to run. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Now Zerline on and the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
49. Raiders 12. Greg Zerline.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest,
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never.
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Looking left sideline, incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
CeeDee Lamb is intended target, and it's 2nd down.
They are certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, Prescott. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. On play action, Prescott. He's got his man on the crossing route.
That's good.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Well, Prescott here to throw. Dancing to his left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Play action now. Prescott. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill. But remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Zerline good with a PAT. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off near the 26. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Tonight's final.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Why were they clicking on offense?
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Dallas, they continue to rack up the victories as this one moves them to 13-2 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, it's a rare loss for them as they fall to 13-2. And they'll try to make amends next week as they host the Cleveland Browns. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it and go. Now I get it and go. Now I get it and go. Now I get it and go.
Time over grind game, overtime's up. Play my cards, dealt my hand, ain't really no time for luck. Either you got it, you don't. Lie to yourself if you won't. I put my team on my back, did what I could, what I did. Now I'll be all in my bag, copy and paste with the swag. Bet you can't do it like me. All my winners on repeat. Take your L like a boss, stand 10 toes on your feet. I can never take a loss. I ain't set up for defeat. 4 Giottos on the truck. I had a dream and it stuck. Living my life cause we up. Looking back like where the love. So I be hella low key, but contrary to belief, loyalty runs deep. I keep my ear to the streets. Struggle turned me to a beast. I'm off the chain, I'm off the leash. But baby girl, I play for keeps. Told my brother lately I've been scheming against all odds like Willie Beeman. I've been grinding lately, this my season. Lord knows I'm trying to find my reason. Lay it out on the line, ain't no looking back. Giving my all with no strings attached. Came from the bottom, rose through the cracks. Spotlight on you, but how you gon' act?
I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it and go. Now I get it and go. Now I get it and go. Now I get it and go.
Ain't it crazy how them tables turn? You can fold or you can stand firm. I'm a real one, so I ain't concerned. I'm fully built for this life. I think I earned all my stripes. I don't believe all the hype. Get back on my feet and get right. Watch you work, watch him hate, watch him lurk. Can't relate, watch you skirt. Out the mud, out the dirt, above the waters, in the murks, out the gate, on site. Red breed, red tight, set the bar, take flight. Yeah, I've been grinding since a young and they told me my timing was coming. I've been hustling with no fun and forget all the fame, get the money. I'm out in LA where it's sunny. I've been eating since a young and since we ain't have food in our tummy. The life we was living ain't funny, but you cannot take nothing from me. Put that on my mama, my daughter, my cousin, my brother, I'll show you. Way better than I can tell you. The type of dreams that they sell you. That's why I learned from my failures. Don't do the handouts or the favors. Told my brother I'ma get this paper. Was left behind, I'll see it later. To keep it real, you don't need to wait up. Lay it out on the line, ain't no looking back. Giving my all with no strings attached. Came from the bottom, rose through the cracks. Spotlight on you, but how you gon' act?
I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it and go. 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 I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it and go. 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 I remember sleeping with my ribs touched.